Hi there everyone. Well, we do have a winter storm currently impacting portions of Ontario and portions of Quebec as well, and it is going to be a story for Atlantic Canada as we head through this weekend. Here's a look at Point Victoria on the Montreal side, Route 112 in Quebec. As you can see there, we do have some snow coming down, and some is certainly starting to stick to the roads. That's going to be a common sight across much of Atlantic Canada and Quebec and Ontario over the next couple of days. We'll start out with your snowfall forecast, and it is going to be an Ontario-Quebec story first, so we will start out there. We're looking at a couple centimeters for down through Windsor, and then as we head through Toronto, could see about 5 to 10 centimeters. That's for today through tonight and your Friday as well. And we are looking at 15 to 25 as we head through Ottawa, and then snowfall amounts could be quite significant across Quebec. Montreal looking at 30 to 35 centimeters, Quebec City 20 to 40, Fredericton potentially 20 to 25 centimeters, and Charlottetown we're looking at about 10 to 15. And not shown on this map, but for northern sections of the northern peninsula, Newfoundland and southeastern Labrador, some significant snow is expected as well. Moving on now to the rainfall forecast. We're looking at about 1 to 3 millimeters for Windsor, a couple of millimeters of rain as we head through Toronto as well. And then as we head up through Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec, we're only going to see snow, so we're not expecting anything in the way of rain. But the heavy rain, if you're looking for that, you need to head to Atlantic Canada. We're looking at 20 to 25 millimeters for Fredericton, potentially 40 to 80 across Halifax, 50 to 70 in Charlottetown, and St. John's looking at about 25 to 50. It is worth noting, though, some areas of Nova Scotia and portions of southwestern Newfoundland could potentially see over 100 millimeters of rain. Moving on now to the freezing rain forecast. Back across Ontario and Quebec, we're not expecting anything in the way of freezing rain, but as we head through the Maritimes, there is the potential for some freezing rain. We could see about 2 millimeters for Fredericton, Charlottetown, 5 millimeters in Halifax, but for northern sections of New Brunswick and western sections, in those areas we could actually see an extended period of freezing rain, potentially 12 hours in some areas. And then for Newfoundland, western Newfoundland, central Newfoundland, we could see an extended period of freezing rain in those areas as well, which means there certainly is the potential that we could see some power outages. The wind gust forecast back across Ontario and Quebec, we're only looking at winds gusting to about 50 kilometers per hour, so nothing too significant. And then as we head through the Maritimes, winds gusting to anywhere from 60 to 90 across the Maritimes. Northern sections of Cape Breton Island, we could see winds potentially gusting to 130. And across Newfoundland, winds gusting to 80. Gusts a bit higher across western Newfoundland. So this is going to be a long duration event, Thursday and Friday, for our friends in Ontario and Quebec. And this weekend as we head through Atlantic Canada and also portions of Labrador. You can check out the very latest details on this storm on our website at wxcenter.ca.